guys, welcome back to my channel. I just did a get ready with me if you want to see that video of how I achieved this makeup. It's very simple. Go to the getting ready for Disney World vlog. It's in there. But today's video, as you can tell by the title, is why do I have a service dog? And do I have any regrets? I just want to start out by saying, yes, I look completely normal. I don't look like there's nothing wrong with me, right? So I shouldn't need a service dog. Well, if you've been following me for a while, you already know why I have her. I'm pretty much open about it on Instagram, or I try to be. And it's something I have been dealing with for going on, I want to say, since the end of 2015, going into 2016. So when I was a senior in high school, I graduated in 2016. So you do the math, for some time. And it's something that was very shocking to everyone. Okay, so I have a heart condition, and no one knew. I didn't know. My mother didn't know. Nobody knew. And actually how I found out how I had a heart condition is I was cleaning my turtle tank and I slipped and fell and sprained my leg. I have a really bad left foot, which is another reason why I have her. Long story short, I had mobility issues all my life and I had to get surgery, and the surgery just didn't work. It kind of made things worse. And I slipped and fell and I hurt my weak leg, right? So I was already considered disabled because of my foot, meaning I can't walk very far. My leg gives out, balance issues, that sort of thing. So she does help me with that, but the main reason why I have a service dog is for my heart condition. Now, when I slipped and fell, I went to the hospital. They took my vitals and they realized my heart rate was extremely high. At first, my family was like, oh, she's probably just scared that she sprained her leg or anything. And my family kind of likes to make excuses until they can't make excuses anymore. And the lady was like, no, this isn't that sort of high. This is like abnormally high. And so I was in the hospital for a week, and it took them about a week to get my heart rate under control because it was just all over the place. And then they did a bunch of tests. Turns out I have Graves' disease. It sounds so weird. So for you guys who don't know, it's basically a thyroid issue. So my thyroid was overactive, which caused my whole body, not just my heart, it was my whole body to do all this crazy stuff. My eyesight went really bad. I had to go to an eye specialist. It was really bad. My skin was really bad. I couldn't swallow. All of my hair was falling out. I lost a lot of weight, and I think that was one of the big things. Just everybody was just like, oh, well, she's eating fruit, so she's losing weight. But I lost 50 to 60 pounds in 1 month. I was having trouble swallowing, and all of that kind of happened. So I got diagnosed with Graves' disease, cool thing. And then probably 6 months after that is when all of my heart stuff started. Meaning I would not faint. I would actually drop to the ground and seize. I'm not seizing, but that's the only explanation. That's the only way I could describe it, meaning my heart would just, if you take a sponge and wring it, my heart would be a ring sponge. That's the only way I can describe that. It would hurt. It would last anywhere from a couple of seconds to 30 minutes. I wouldn't be able to breathe in these episodes. I wouldn't be able to move in these episodes. I would just be on the ground, vulnerable, going through whatever the heck I'm going through. And the first time it happened, I was actually playing with my hedgehog, and I just dropped to the ground, and ever since that day, they have just been coming and coming and coming. Right when all of this stuff started, so about 5 years ago, I would get them, I kid you not, like every hour, 15 times a day. It was extremely tiring, to the point where I didn't want to leave my room. I didn't want to go outside. I didn't want to be around anybody, because what do I do if I'm at the line in the grocery store and one of these episodes happen and I'm alone? So I would not want to be alone. I would only leave if it was with my mom or like somebody I trusted. And yeah, it would happen. I would be just in the middle of the mall and boom, I would drop to the ground. So I got Stas in 2018. So 2 years after I got diagnosed. I always knew I needed some sort of help for the mobility stuff, because I knew a service dog could help with that, but I felt like I wasn't bad enough to get one, if that makes sense. My doctor always brought it up, like, hey, you should look into getting a service dog, which is one of the reasons why I have a handicap sticker on my car, is because I literally can't walk far and then my leg would give out. But the whole heart stuff on top of that kind of just was like, yeah, I need to do something. And medicine wasn't working. It didn't work for a very long time, actually. Like, I just got stable on it, I feel like, in the past year. So when I like looked into it more, and I was like, wait, you can get a cardiac alert dog, and if I knew when these episodes would come, that would change my life. Because one thing people think is like, I feel these episodes coming on. Sometimes I do. It's very rare. Sometimes I can actually feel myself about to go into it. But 9 times out of 10, it just happens. It comes in my sleep. It comes in the shower. It comes whenever it doggone feel like coming. And I was like, if I can get a dog to have it alert to me before it comes, what? I could be independent again. And yeah, I got Stas. I went to go say something else. It's not POTS. They actually don't know why my heart decided to do what the heck it's doing. I do have tachycardia, AFib, and mitral valve prolapse, but that's not causing my heart to do whatever it's doing. And the reason why they rolled out POTS is because my heart rate don't only go up, and when I don't faint, remember, but it also drops. So the lowest it's gone was like 32, and the highest it's gone was 210. So they just don't know, and at this point I'm just gonna have to live with they don't know why, and that my service dog is the best form of treatment for me right now. Maybe in the years to come they'll figure it out, but they already told me I'm going to need heart surgery when I'm like 40. So that's something I had to live with. They're going to go in and try to replace some valves and stuff. I don't know how I'm only 24, so sorry, my alarm just went off. So that's something I had to live with. And my designer for Top Tier also have the same sort of situation as me. So when we met, it was like a match made in heaven. Hi, Kim. And she's very strong and an inspiration. And February is actually National Heart Awareness Month. So yeah. Stas helps me. She alerts to me 15 minutes before I go into an episode. She if I am seizing or something. Remember, I don't seize, but that's the only way I can describe it. When I am in an episode, she runs and get my medicine, she runs and get help, she runs and get my bag, anything I may need, she's on it. She applies pressure to my chest that brings my heart rate down, or she'll go under my legs and that will bring my heart rate up. She also licks my face. It kind of grounds me when I am like not breathing. She's kind of like, hey, get up. And she does a lot more. She is a very awesome dog. And I know I look normal, but hey, I'm normal in my own ways. And since having a service dog, it literally made me independent. I living on my own. I have my own business. I driving anywhere and everywhere. I left the country by myself. Well, not by myself, but like I didn't need help leaving the country. I wasn't afraid to leave the country on my own. And that's just one of the many things of how she's made me independent. Now, do I have any regrets on getting a service dog, or what comes with the territory of a service dog? You're always the center of attention, which we look good, so yeah. And people are going to be rude to you. People are just entitled, so when you tell them, no, you cannot pet my dog, they're going to throw a fit, especially grown. It's more adults than anything. It's rarely children, I feel. It's always the adults. And if you do this, please stop. It's always the adults with like infants that will follow you around and be like, she's rolling on the floor. It's always adults with like infants that will follow me around, go, look at the doggy, roof, roof, roof. And I hate it. So please stop. I'm not a mocking. You don't mock me. My dog, first of all, is smarter than you, so stop baby talking to her. You're making both of us uncomfortable, and I just don't like being followed around in the store by grown adults barking at me. Please stop. And yeah, people are always just going to be up in your business. They're always going to ask vulgar questions. They're always going to try to guess what's wrong with you. So that's just the public, right? So what I say to that is smile and wave. And don't be afraid to tell someone off if you have to. And yeah, it's just the public, really. I don't know. It's not a regret. It's something I can't control, but you're going to have to stick up for yourself, even if you don't like it. So yeah, that's why I have a service dog. My dog has saved me, and she's awesome. I wouldn't be nowhere where I'm at today if it wasn't for her. I do tell you that. So I hope you like this video, and I guess I'll show you my dress. This is one of my favorite dresses. It's pink and it has like daisies on it, and it's like really cute. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video of why I have a service dog. I hope this, sheds, like, I want you guys to like know me better. And like, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm pretty open over there, but I want to be open with you guys here because I love making videos, and I get a lot of people messaging me saying I'm an inspiration and that I've helped them through recovering and finding themselves. And that's the only thing I want to do, is to make you guys not feel alone. You're never alone. We're all in this crazy world together, and you are loved. You are so loved. I love you. And if you ever need to talk about anything to anyone, my DMs are always open and your secrets are safe with me. So with that being said, I will see you in the next one.